or green, I guess. I don't know. And then everybody attacks. Big attack. They probably can't even, yeah. Yeah, that's just game. 15 damage no matter what way they block. Boom, alright. Like I said. Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? My name's Kyle. Thank you for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. My channel, Arena Hacks. So we're looking at some landfall stuff today. Another suggestion that, that Valor, X-Valor made on one of my last videos, or my more recent videos. And, I didn't have any ideas at the time, so I decided to put a deck together and see how it goes. So we got 26 creatures, 10 non-creatures. So we are creature heavy. Usually with landfall decks, you try to do that. Our creatures, we're kind of more of a beatdown deck. 2.7 average, only 24 lands. So for landfall, you're like, what? But we do have four, where are they? 4 Kazandu Mammoths, which can be played as Kazandu Valeys. So that's actually more like 28 lands that we have in the deck overall to help with landfall triggers. And, we got 6 of these lands here, which then thin the library out because much like Evolving Wilds. And you can use some Evolving Wilds in some of this place. They do work better with the Fearless Fledgling over here because you can sacrifice during your opponent's turn and use Fearless Fledgling as a flying blocker in that case. And it's also getting an extra +1 counter in that case. So things are pretty good there. Other than that, it's mostly a Zendikar deck. This is a semi-newish card, a card that will survive rotation. So it's something that the original landfall decks never had in them. What else is a little newer? Yeah, that's not that new. This is a new one. I can't believe I almost missed that one. Topiary Stomper, that's a great one for landfall. It goes really good with ways of pumping up our team, like the +1 counters from Felidar Retreat, which is not a new one, but it does go great with the Vigilance on the Topiary Stomper, already being a 3-mana 4/4 as well. So then we're getting more landfall triggers, putting +1 counters on everybody. I mean, I guess it does do Vigilance until end of turn as well, and it's got its own Vigilance. Whatever. But the Vigilance just goes good with +1 counters. If this gets destroyed somehow, this still has those +1 counters and still has Vigilance. So all that stays on. It's really nice combination there. Also 3 copies of Yasharn, the legendary boar. Just great in landfall decks. But here's another newer one. Skim over what's his name over here, Yasharn, just because he's an older card, everybody knows about him. One of the classic landfall deck kind of attributes. Kodama, another great one. There's a lot of other rares and mythics that aren't in this, even some from Zendikar that I had in some of my older landfall decks and I don't have in this one, but they are clunkier, more expensive on mana, and they're crazy awesome. But like, this deck's pretty crazy awesome too. Like, when you start, and like, their most expensive thing is 4 mana, and when things start going, we have so many ways of pulling more lands out of our library and everything like that. We just get going, and it just gets crazy, right? But we need things to be kind of shuffled and not ridiculously, but we'll get to that later. Anyways, Kodama is another great one. We can get modified creatures. Fearless Fledgling puts counters on itself, which makes itself a modified creature. Also, Felidar Retreat is a really good one because it makes everybody, the whole field of modified creatures. That way, if we attack with everybody, and then the odds are we'll get 1 or 2 around, and then we'll get some Kodama triggers, which gets us more landfall, which gets us more Felidar triggers, yada, 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 so on and so forth. Having 6 of these, because we got all these other lands. These can get 3 colors of lands. We just make sure that they can get at least 2 of our plains and forests is all we need. So that's why we can have now so many lands that give us those double triggers, which is what's nice about these extra new cards. And I'm focusing a lot of those on those in the lands, simply because they are newer cards that go with landfall, much like Topiary Stomper and Kodama. Other than that, that's the deck. I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna go give it a try. We'll see how it works. Before I get out there and get to the gameplay though, remember, if you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button. Really helps the channel. Really got to get to 1,000 subscribers. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I want to, make some changes, some upgrades to my channel, to the YouTube channel. That being said, with changes on the note, I actually almost forgot to mention that I will also be doing Monday. I think I will be doing Monday videos instead of Sunday videos. And yes, they will be in the morning. I just didn't have time today, you know, super busy. So today's video is going to be uploaded a little later. But now that I've told you about all that, I've told you all about that, all that, let's get going to that gameplay. Remember to subscribe. Remember to hit the thumbs up below, as well as leave a comment down or at the end of watching everything, and let me know what you think. So let's get to it. Ooh, we got some good cards though, and we could potentially ramp into Felidar Retreat with the Cobra. And we don't even need to play Mammoth as a land. Maybe as our 4th land if we're not drawing any lands. Yeah, I say we keep it. We do have a 2-drop, so it's not like we're doing nothing for 3 turns or anything like that. An extra white source for this would be nice. Our opponent has also got Selesnya, looks like enchantments. Ugh. Hopefully we get to keep Cobra for some ramp. Ouch. Yeah. Crap. So I think we play a forest, get a white, and we start skyclaving stuff. I think we start with the visitor first. Yeah, this is tough. We're really kind of getting bad draw. We need some of our lower and earlier stuff to get out there. But I think we do need to go for removal. I don't know what we remove here. I think we go for visitor first. Is this a 1 mana? That's a 2 mana, that's a 1 mana, that's a 1 mana. So visitor's good. That way they just get a 1/1. No attack. Alright, so they only have 2 out there right now, so it gets +2/2, so it's a 3/3. No more counters because they don't have a generous visitor anymore. That's a pretty good card for them. That's a pretty good card for us. We need to get Retreat out before we play it, but then that means we don't play Mammoth as a creature. We definitely need to get a permanent white source for this. They didn't attack with their Death Toucher, and I guess I'm not too surprised. I really want to save this for Felidar, so I think we just play this as a land. And yeah, get a mana from Cobra for Felidar Retreat. Doesn't need to be white, but whatever. Since that comes in tapped. No attack. Time to 6. So they get to discard something for 2 or less. Well, they get to just discard anything if they do. Something for 2 or less comes back, so they get a free tap Ranger Blast. That's really crappy. So when it attacks or blocks, they get a 1/1 token. That's annoying. That's also annoying. Yasharn's not bad. Would have been nice if we... What's players can't sacrifice. cast spells or activate abilities. Can't pay life or sack. Okay. I guess we just go Felidar Retreat into Courtyard. Get 2 cats. Just get a whole bunch of cats, I guess, for blockers. And we'll get 2 mana, but won't be enough to do anything, unfortunately. Definitely need to get our permanent white source up there, so now we have 2. Nothing we can do with 2 mana. Lots of blockers now. And then next turn we get Skyclave going and hopefully maybe turn this game around a wee bit. Maybe. They still have 2 big attackers. Oh, man, we just don't have enough removal. We need to start overpowering them soon. We're going to have Yasharn. We're going to get 2 more lands. We've got a 3rd Felidar. That should do it. 3 Felidars, 2 more lands. Things should start getting nutty. It depends on how much pressure they put on us, and they're doing a pretty damn good job at that. So we can't just single block that now. We can double block it and just trade 1 cat for the wolf. I like that idea. We have how many lands? 3. They have 6. We have 6 lands. Damn. Can't actually use that for ramp. We play this, get 1 land out this turn with 2 Felidars, or we play this. Then we won't get any lands out this turn. Let's go Yasharn. Get our 2 lands. Play one of them so we get our land drop. This one we want counters. This one we want a cat. Let's go white. So now we have 2 white sources and we can Skyclave at this. No attacks. What's the other saga? Okay, that's not a saga. It's a class. Visitor. Ugh. And of course it's another freaking enchantment, so they do get a +1 counter on something. Okay, so what do they attack with? We need to grow our stuff big in order to get around their big stuff. What? I was kind of curious how this was going to play out. Like, it was not looking good for us, but like, they had chump blockers, but that we were about to explode. They had no idea we had another Felidar Retreat too. So a 3rd Felidar plus a land drop with a 3rd Felidar. 2 +1 counters on the first 2. You do +1 counters and vigilance. Then the last one you do a cat. That way the cat gets created first. Then +1 counters go on everything. But yeah. And then 4, just 6, 7, 4. We would have a 3 left. We could have played this out. We wouldn't have got its ability of getting an extra planes, but it would have been kind of nice. Have an extra creature out there. Play that first. And then I think we still have enough mana. Yeah, we have 6 out there, so this first, then this, then lands. Yeah, I think we may have had that though. Right on. Way too sluggish. It's tempting. We go first. We have plenty of low mana spells we can draw. Yeah. Better. I like that. What do we throw back though? I'm thinking either Mammoth or a land, like a plains. Keeping this because we can get green with it. Green here, green or white, or I don't know, whatever we want. But I kind of want to play the Mammoth out as a land. I definitely want to keep these three guys. I guess. Yeah. I guess we throw plains back. Land first turn, plains, fledgling. Hopefully it survives. Cobra, Courtyard. We don't have anything for the 2 mana. It won't be enough for Kodama, but yeah, I think that's the way we go. That's kind of icky shuffling. Ugh. And of course they're right off to exactly what they want to be doing. So this is not bad. I hope we get a 2-drop next turn, because then we go Cobra with these 2 mana. Then we play one of these. 2 lands enter the battlefield. Yeah, no, we're not blocking that. And so we get 2 mana here. Ugh. So we can't do anything with that 2 mana. Do we play this first? Or do we just play this out and then play this? Because it doesn't matter. Yeah, like we won't even be able to save mana for Wild Shape later on. Yeah, let's just play one of these out. What do we want to get? Doesn't matter, we get to choose again next turn. Let's grab white. Already, still remember that we have double white. Oh, there's that beautiful sound quality again. So yeah, I remember from last game we had double white in here. There it is, Skyclaves. And there is double green, so green is going to be our next priority then. Do we want to block with Cobra, or do we want it for ramp? I don't know, like, we can already play Kodama, and then we got... Depends on what we get next turn, but we're going to have 4 mana. I say we trade here. Or attempt to trade. Maybe they had something. I don't know. Aw, son of a bitch. You punk. Yeah, and we need green before we can play this. That sucks. Let's just play this out now. We need to get our green source. And then next turn we can go Stomper. Get some other land with Stomper. The -1 from gas now can't finish off Kodama. Kodama? No, is it Kodama? Is it what? Kodama. Kodama. Maybe they want the treasure from it, I guess. I don't know. We can hit their Fable with this. Although I'd like to get another land at least. Too bad we have no ways of getting counters on this guy or anybody right now. We had a Fledgling with counters on it, which was modified and was going to get us lands. They took that away from us. Scoundrels. I kind of do want to get rid of their Fable before they get a chance to discard and draw. Yeah, I think we do that. Question is, do we attack and let them attack here and get a treasure? We could beef up our Skyclave for a block, but I'd rather not use this for that. So let's just hold off. No attacks. Patience. We have 2 cards. They have many. Oh, son of a bitch. We can block the damage, but we won't be able to kill it. That's annoying. What gives it hexproof? A turtle. Do they have something else? They have another spell? No, okay. So their guy won't die now either. I don't want to block with Skyclave. Or do they? What would they get? A 3/3? Ugh, no. Come on, can we give some way of putting counters on something? Ugh, do they have more lands than us? They don't. Of course they don't. This brings a land out tapped, so we won't get to play this if we play this, but we do kind of want more mana. I have 2 away from this guy being useful. So I guess no attacks, hold up defense. Although that dragons can still keep pounding away on us. That's pretty crappy. Because they're going to get treasures as soon as they declare attacks. So then as soon as we go blocks, they're probably going to have more tricks up their sleeve. They have, you know, the 2 cards is apparently enough to have everything. You know, like I was saying, enough to still have everything. 2 cards though, good enough to still have it all. Unbelievable. It's like everybody I play, every single, right down to the last card they have. Every single thing. Yeah. We've been whiffing too hard, not enough lands, not enough of our landfall stuff. Not enough of our good cards. Which is unbelievable, because we got a lot of them in here. What have I been drawing all game? This is ridiculous. What kind of crap am I going to get this turn? To just drive the nail in the coffin. Oh. Not like I've been getting any lands this game. Like, holy Christ. Whatever. Not really. Dude, here we go. So we go first. That makes Loyal Warhound harder to make better. But if we do end up missing a land drop after these 3, and they don't miss their 4th land drop, that could get us the opportunity to make use of it, get value out of it, and propel us back into catching up with them on lands. Keep it. We got like 3/2 drops, removal, creature, like lots of good stuff. Start with white mana. Then we'll go green into Cobra. Hold back the Warhound for that possible opportunity, like I mentioned. Have we even drawn any additional land? We have not. So if Cobra survives, which it looks like it does, we do get another land. I say we rush out. Doesn't really matter what color we make, but we rush out our retreat. Attack with Cobra. If they trade, that's fine. They don't trade, so we can still ramp with Cobra, which is actually kind of nice. Especially for Skyclave, we can play a land, get a white mana, play with, that way we're only tapping down probably 1 green for the colorless, 1 white. And here they go with the life gain. But we're gonna exile that naturalist. Gotta do that before they get Runeforge Champion. So that's nice. What do we do with this? I think we want more creatures, so we go with Kitty Cat for now. Meow. Green, let's go white for the Skyclave. Good, they don't have protection. I don't think it would have worked. The only 1 white mana protection would not work for exile. We have more lands than them. Kind of want to hold up mana for Wild Shape, so let's call it there. We're also holding up mana for Absence as well. Fateful Absence. This game seems to be going a little nicer. We had a much nicer opening hand. Alright, so they're playing a Rune of Might on a Spirited Companion. That's a good sign, because that's not super powerful. Don't want to trade with our cat. That's cool. Do we hit it with Absence? And that'll give us open attacking lanes. We can get some good damage in. Otherwise, we're not attacking with much. How many lands do they have? Same as we do right now. Yeah, let's do it. Now they have the opportunity to use the clue, and they're cracking it right away. They have nothing else to do with the 2 mana. Probably not a bad idea. Yeah. This time, I think we go with the counter. Everybody gets a little juicier. And then, I don't know, green. It really doesn't matter. We got 5 lands, they got 4. I don't know if we're going to make use of Warhound. I think we just get it out there. It's got Vigilance. We can start building it up with Retreat. That's a huge hit. Boom, boom, boom. What was it, 9 damage? Everybody's left up for blocking. Not that I think they have haste or anything. They need 1 more land untapped in order to wake up this thing. Although it looks like they're going to be trying to wake that up first. That'll give them a... That's pretty good. Could they not have played that first and then put the lifelink on it? That way when it dies... Oh, they're calling good game already. Yeah. That is pretty good for us to do. Go this way though. Let's just go counters on everybody. It doesn't matter. Sure, green, I guess. I don't know. And then everybody attacks. Big attack. They probably can't even... Yeah. Yeah, that's just game. 15 damage no matter what way they block. Boom, alright. Like I said, that game was going a lot nicer. I'm not recording. Okay. We kind of have to go for white with one of these and then play this out, go Cobra. We do go first. We can maybe go Stomper 3rd turn, perhaps. Say we definitely keep it though. Don't want to take the card penalty. We have really nothing to do on our first turn anyway, so getting a tapped one out is not terrible. It just kind of sucks that we don't get to get the double trigger for landfall with it. With one of these anyways. The other one we might get a double trigger on our Cobra. Which might pay for most of our Stomper. Or we could run out an early Yasharn. That's probably a good idea. Because then we can draw 2 more lands. Thin the library a little. Get a 4/4 out that's more useful than one that can't do anything until we get 7 lands. So yeah, if our Cobra survivables, Oh, look, another land. Double trigger land. So yeah, if Cobra survives, we play one of these. We get 2 lands, or 2 mana from our Cobra. The basic we get out of it comes into play tap. So no mana from it. 2 mana from this. That's enough for your Yasharn. And we're go. Hopefully we do get it and they don't just interrupt with something, which I don't know why they didn't just do at the end of their turn. So we're already getting at least 1 mana ramp, but we should have went green first, just in case, because they're holding up priority every time. What do we, let's go green because we have Stomper, so let's get that double green right away. And then Yasharn gets out there, grabbing us 2 more lands into our hand. And let's try to poke him for 2 with Cobra. They might have a flash blocker. Nope. Nice. So we have 2 life gains somewhere. Oh, right, yeah, these lands gain us life every time we've played 2 of them. Nice. So we have another one back here, plus all these lands. We are good on lands for a while. Okay, that's kind of bad, though. Because now we got all these landfall triggers from Cobra that's getting us mana, and what are we playing for all that mana? Nothing. A friggin' Stomper. Let's get a Plains out. What mana we grab with this? I have no idea. White, I guess. It really doesn't matter. Use it for Stomper? Why not? Let's grab another Forest with Stomper, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have even played Stomper. Should have actually gotten green from Cobra. Okay, they go to hit that. Yeah, green from Cobra would have been nice. We could have protected Yasharn there. That would have been really nice. Let's just get that. I know we have another green coming up, but we also have 2 white here. And we can go green for now, but it's just going to disappear right away, so it doesn't matter. Another hit for 2 in there. They gain 4 life, which sucks. At least they gain 4 life and they're still at their starting health total. They're still doing nothing. They have lots of mana held up, so that's uber annoying. We got another Yasharn back, so that's making us annoying for them. Oh, white, I guess. I don't know. Another Yasharn. You know what? Let's do it. Get more lands, but it thins the library. I'm sure as we keep playing lands the next couple turns. And it helps prevent us from drawing more, because we just have so many. Enough is enough. Topiary Stomper can't attack yet. We are 1 land away. But opponent knows we're going to get that next turn, because Yasharn, they can see 2 of our lands. And they're going for it right away. Mana value 3 or less. We can protect it. Let's go for it. Oh, why not? Hexproof. Foretell. Oh god, it's a Doomscar. They're stuck on 3 mana and they just told that like immediately. Yikes, man. Grab, I don't know, whatever. We don't even care. Not going to play with Skyclave. Let's just get as much damage as we can before they Doomscar. Don't play creatures. Wholly obvious. Just, oh, foretell right away. Yeah, okay. I wonder what that is. You have 3 mana. You're stuck on 3 mana. So you... They had 5 mana, and they drew that Doomscar. They would have played it right away. They would have foretold it earlier in the game if they had it earlier, so they obviously just drew it and foretold it immediately. Alright, there's their 5th lands, finally. That sucks for us. All we've been drawing, we're still drawing lands. Like, we're getting way too many friggin' lands. It's getting, oh my god. How is this even possible? Like, we gotta have a high amount of cards in the library. And, like, very few lands. There gotta be few lands left. How many are we at now? Holy shit. Because we only have 24, even with these 2 lands. So, we got to, yeah, that's 2 there. 8 on the field. Oh my god. And the hand is 5. Holy shit. 5, 6, 7 in the graveyard. I think that's 15 lands. Wow. And our Skyclave Apparition can't hit this, so I guess we just do nothing. Let them hit let us hit us for 1. We're at 22, they're at 10. This is ridiculous. I can't believe. We've had Yasharn dredge 4 lands out of our library. And I feel like all we can still draw is still lands. How much is this? This is 5. Oh, it's 4. We can hit it with Skyclave. That's a decent target. Hey! Fun stuff. What do you got? You got a counter spell? Because you're probably going to use it on that. Yep. Well, now they're out of mana, so even if they have another counter spell, they can't stop that. And their stupid thing can't attack through it. It would have been nice to get that Felidar Retreat out, though. That would have been really nice. They probably have removal for, yeah, like immediately. Oh, watch us draw our Skyclave Apparition now. Another one, right?
Let's go.
I guess it's not like another Topiary, but we get another. They didn't actually make us discard, really? Kitty kitty cat. Ooh, that sound is very nice. Listen to that. Woo. Get some vigilance on everybody. Whether we go face or Onyx, they're gonna just do that. So no, I wanna get that. What is it? Yeah, the greatest power among creatures they have, so we can choose which one still. They're equal power. So if they -3 now, we get to keep our Skyclave app. They don't, they plus again. Put 1 in hand and the rest in graveyard, I think. Okay, lol. That is super disgusting. And another Skyclave app. Actually, I was saying we could get that, but it won't help for any of what we have. Oh, that would be nice if we could attack with it right now. Let's just get the vigilance rocking still. Keep it rocking. Also just keeps everything growing. Attack the planeswalkers separately. They have to block separately. They're trying to -8 with it. God damn it, of course they have. They're going to just get to -8 and that's how we lose. 6 more times, yeah. So 3 life times 6 is a lot. Yeah, 3 to 6, yeah. 18. And there's literally nothing we can do about it because they have all the answers, clearly. That's ridiculous. That's such bullshit. Oh, piss off. Alright, well, I think this deck is pretty good. I think I'm just in a bad rut again where opponents just get everything and we get crapped on over and over by the shuffler. But honestly, yeah, like the games that I did when that the deck was performing the way it's supposed to and everything was generally fair, it did pretty damn good. And everything kind of works out the way it's supposed to. Like, yeah, I have 8 removal in here. I don't understand why I can still never see it when I need, like, 8. And it's like, some games I struggle to see 1, and it's like, come on. Let's get some even shuffling going on a little bit here. Anyways, yeah, that being said, like I said, I think it is definitely pretty good. It's pretty up there. We do have a nice flying guy who grows and gets counters on himself, so that Felidar Retreat isn't literally the only way we're putting counters on our guys to get modified creatures. Those are literally the only 2 ways we have, and Fearless Fledgling just puts counters on itself. The nice thing about Retreat is it puts counters on everybody, so it's like then everybody, you know, has counters. So if we attack with a bunch of people, then everybody's modified, and it's more likely that we get that damage around and get more land stuff. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of weird how often, maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to cut these back a wee bit and put more Lotus Cobras in there. And then maybe we'll see these more often. I don't know. I feel like I saw enough freaking Lotus Cobras. There's only 2 of them. Like, come on. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, I think the deck is really effective when we get the Felidar Retreat. We don't have anything that's super high in mana, but when Felidar Retreat gets out there and we're putting counters on everybody, like everybody gets big, fast. Topiary Stomper is a 4/4 for only 3 mana, right? So that's pretty good value there. Kazandu Mammoth grows quickly as well with the landfall stuff. And if we can get the right setup of counters from Felidar Retreat and Kodama out there, then it's like, then we're getting trample as well. So he's really then getting effective, as well as just getting Felidar Retreat counters on Yasharn, which is a 4 mana 4/4. So that's pretty good too. And his other abilities are actually really great. So I think the deck is as packed with value. We got some decent landfall triggers. It is a lot of older cards because Zendikar is, like I said earlier, or is better for all this landfall stuff, but we do have some decently newer stuff that fit in here real nicely. And, you know, things like Kodama and Topiary Stomper and a lot of these lands here too. I like them a lot better than the Evolving Wilds in this deck. The only difference is Evolving Wild gives us the option to not tap and sacrifice it until our opponent's turn. So if we need to go defensive with Fledgling and it needs to block flyers, we need it to have flying during our opponent's turn, so we need to have a land enter the battlefield under our control during our opponent's turn, and that's when Evolving Wilds come in real handy. We can not attack with Fledgling, play our Evolving Wilds, just get a counter on it, give it flying till end of turn, not attack with it. Their turn, they attack with their flying, we sacrifice Evolving Wild, then it gets another counter and flying, and we can block then. All that stuff, yada yada yada, but yes, these sacrifice right away, so they don't really do that, but I still like them. The life gain, they just give us more options too. Like maybe you can go with 3 Evolving Wilds and then 3 of one of these or whatever, right? You know, the fact that we have these now available before, and you know, before rotation, because I don't think landfall is going to be much of a thing when Zendikar rotates out. But, you know, for now we have these to go with Zendikar, and they are really nice, and it gives us more lands that give us that double land effect entering, as well as it thins out the library so we don't flood out with lands. Ha ha, yeah, right, as you saw. But, you know, I said that all earlier, and let me know, as always, let me know what you think. Let me know if there's anything I could have done differently that you think may have worked better. And also hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. As I always say in all the videos, do all that stuff because it does help the channel. And yeah, you know, when I get stuff going, it's going to be awesome. So 1,000 subscribers, got to get there. Then there'll be some changes. I'll make some upgrades to the whole channel. Just good upgrades. Let's get there. Hit the subscribe. See you next video. Cheers.